I'm dealing with the Marriott Hospital gate.
It was, no,
Next meeting, we go ask for executive session with you guys, or with Board of Works.
Okay.
Can you be here till 5?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, that's okay.
yeah.
I should be fine.
You just broke me up.
can you make that?
My high blood pressure. Overall, 17 each other.
Next Tuesday meeting.
Or can you think like which one was this?
0 from that. And I'm gonna have to get more into the speed.
Yeah, let's do it next meeting, that keeps it online with everything.
I got Tom Myers, he's our
Low
family
Jack,
lawyer.
that's the guy.
I also put in let's leave that in my COPD, which I can bring
Yeah. He won't come outside lately.
Yeah, why? He was always out, man. Yeah.
I ain't seen him around either.
No, I haven't been involved with it.
They didn't even get cousin he said they had
He's not been coming
some
up.
temperature drops.
I've not seen him. A couple blocks behind
That's
him.
why it's been great around
And
here.
the cold never stopped him. No, he bundled up. Yeah.
With a shovel, walking down the road.
Good evening, everybody, let's go ahead and get the City of Jonesboro Board of Public Works and Safety, January 27, 2026 meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Dave.
Here.
And Bob.
Here. Approval of the minutes for January 13th.
I have read the minutes for January 13th. I'll make a motion that we approve them as written.
I will second that motion. Roll call.
Dave.
Aye.
And Bob.
Aye.
Okay.
Utilities, we have requests for adjustments. Let's go ahead and tackle these. The first one on order is 605 West 10th. It's a home that was shut off and finalized, and they put a penalty on there of $10.35. I'll make a motion to approve that utility adjustment for 605 West 10th.
Second.
Dave.
Aye.
And Bob.
Next one in order is 609 West 11th. It was a gentleman that came up here that we caught his leak, and it cost me $610 to get the line fixed. He fixed the leak, it was approved by everybody. We have the paperwork in front of us showing us how much he used, and the adjustment is for $107.84.
Make a motion to approve the utility adjustment in the amount of $107.84.
And I will second that motion.
Dave.
Aye.
And Bob.
Aye. Next one is for 906 and a half race. It's a penalty that should not have been applied. It's $4.71. Paperwork is in front of us, and I'll make a motion to approve the utility adjustment for 906 and a half south race.
I'll second that motion.
Dave.
Aye.
And Bob.
Aye. Okay, the next one is for 414 South Main, which is City Hall here in Jonesboro. The penalties were,
She had the checks, but applied the penalties before she applied the payment.
okay, it was for $44.08.
Make a motion that we approve the utility adjustment for 14 South Main Street in the amount of $44.08.
And I will second that motion, or roll call.
Aye.
and Bob.
Aye. Request for a payment plan, we have one, is that correct? That is for 218 East 10th. It was the young man that came up here and somebody got into the meter pit, and that's unfortunately a violation of our ordinance. Or he is asking for a original unpaid balance of $200, and he wants to pay it for $20 a month for over 10 months. And I'll make a motion to approve the utility the payment plan for 218 East 10th.
Second that motion.
Roll call.
Dave
Aye.
and Bob.
Aye. Utility customers, any requests, complaints, or questions? Anybody in the room got any questions? Customers, if not, we'll move along to reports, or to, public works projects first. And it's Mr. Bradley Klein, who came here from Far East.
Far East, yeah. Good evening. You've got in front of you a change order request for the water filter plant. This is the one and only change order, and I also included a breakdown, what those costs involve. This is for your approval. One thing, I know this was a topic that we had discussed prior, was the credit for the demolition of the equipment that was taken by the contractor. I did have a discussion, and we're kind of at a discrepancy on who authorized what, but nonetheless, he had given us a $3,000 credit. I know it's nowhere near what probably the equipment that was taken out of there, and if the board so chooses, we can certainly set up a meeting and we can discuss that amount, but it wouldn't affect the change order tonight, the approval on it. We can move forward. Also, if you look at the bottom of that, there is a remaining balance of $13,843. That can be moved over to the operating, to an operating account that we could then possibly do the flooring out of that if you so choose. Or again, if you guys would rather just, if you want to set up a meeting with the contractor, we'd be glad to sit down and hash out the equipment and the amount that was given as a credit.
But foremost, it's, the change order needs approved.
The change order would need approved for the items listed above.
Dave, you got any thoughts on that? I wouldn't mind talking to the contractor, not because I am disputing his call, but none of us gave him permission.
Absolutely.
Unless, and I think we should discuss it. And the reason is, the $13,000 will cover the flooring that we want.
Right.
And when you say put it into another account, would that allow us to do it ourselves?
Absolutely. We could put it in an operating fund, and then we could take it outside, and you wouldn't be paying prevailing wage for this. I mean, we could go outside of the contract
Okay.
and
You okay with that? First of all, I'll make a motion that we approve the change order number 1 for dated January 20th, 2026.
Yep, I will second that motion.
Dave
Aye.
and Bob.
And that's a good information about the 13,000. If we could move that over, I'd like to do that and possibly see what we can do with it then. Because I know we can do the flooring. I know we can. But I'd like to talk to them.
Right.
Just to sit down face to face and say, hey, look, I didn't authorize it. And to be honest with you, it either had to be you and I think me that would have done that. And I don't know who it is. I don't know who the guy is.
yeah. So Chuck, if you remember Chuck that was on site, the excavator, maybe not.
I'm mad.
But either or, we'll set the meeting up, and you guys can all be involved in that, and
Okay.
we'll hash it out, so.
Okay. Now, when you say move that over, does Brittany have to do anything with that, or she has the funds already in our deposit, or?
Transfer it, don't you?
Yeah, so the funds will be, I'll get with Ken, we'll find out exactly how that would need to be done, but he's saying it could go into an operating fund.
I would assume Amy would request that through
Okay.
SRF and then,
Right,
yeah.
exactly, Amy
Yeah.
would, yes, and then it would move over to you,
Right.
yes. The JC Knight demolition, we did go down, and the day prior to them starting backfill, we found 4 lines that were connected to the sanitary, so we identified them, and sealed them up, so. The guys are only about 1/3 done, cause then the weather set in on us, so.
Yeah, but you found what you knew
We
was there.
found what we needed and
Yeah.
everything, so we can rest assured there be no sanitary leaks in that system there. And I did talk to David Stowers again today, so he's saying around a week or two, once we get through the cold weather, he'll come back in and
Okay.
finish her up, so we wanna get that closed out, so that's the main thing. And then really, I don't have anything else, we're still working on the sanitary sewer extension project, working with Ken on that to get the grant things together, so. All right,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is utility superintendent. Before he gets up, I'd like to thank him. He had to go pile out Bay Street to get one of our board members here. It blew shut, so thank you, sir.
I don't have it, I have something, but I didn't have time to do everything, so I'm gonna just do it real quick. Big thing, thank the guys again, we
Yeah,
had
let's
another
hear for
water
the guys,
leak.
they did a good job.
We had another water leak, like 50 yards, 100 yards from the last one on 9th Street. Dave called me, I was at home sick. He called me about 9 o'clock that evening, or texted me, not called.
Yeah.
Let the guys know the next morning, and they had it fixed by, I think, 2
2 o'clock, yeah.
in the afternoon, so they done a great job on that again.
Very quick.
The plowing, we had a plan, I've heard nothing but good stuff on Facebook. We went out Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, we worked till noon, went home, took a break, got something to eat, come back out at 4 and worked at 7 and had everything open except for the alleys. Alleys, we come in on Monday and hit all them, so I think the plan worked. I've heard a lot of good stuff about our road, so.
I have one complaint, it's been pushing my drive. And I think it was he was smiling every time, I could just see the white of his teeth as he drove by.
Thank you for doing that. When I called you guys, told you to do it, thank you.
Mailboxes, you probably all heard about that. The plows are not hitting the mailboxes. It's the snow coming off the plows. So
Yes.
I guarantee if the plow hits your mailbox, you ain't gonna find it.
So we do have to revisit Muncie Pike out there, the 1,000 block in Muncie. I've had 2 phone calls.
Oh, the one,
1007 and
Yeah.
1005.
I don't know who hit that one.
Okay.
It was
'cause
the
the county,
snow, I was on both of them.
I know the county
Was it us?
plows through there too.
Okay.
They usually drop, even though it's not theirs, they usually drop their plow right after they pass
Do we
the
have
school.
some temporary
Yeah,
mailboxes
we've
still?
got some of them, I think, still on the cement that we can take over.
Okay.
Neither one could identify what plow truck it was, they just said a dark color, so it couldn't have been ours, cause they're red,
Well, we got the one orange one, the big one.
but it's not dark.
No,
Yeah.
no, everything's bright that we have, white, red, and orange.
Yeah.
So- And there was a lot of contractors out Sunday.
Yeah.
One of my guys called me, said, "Who's the black truck plowing?" I said, "I have no idea, I ain't seen him." So I don't know if he's just going around to driveways and then hitting the road as he was going, I don't know. But I think it went really well, the
Yes.
guys done a good job.
Absolutely.
Other than that, like I said, I didn't write anything down, I don't know about locates, work orders, cause I didn't have time today to do it. Fire, I know we had like 5 runs since the last meeting, everything's up and running. Biggest thing with fire, I guess if you're gonna, we go back to utilities real quick. Frozen meters, frozen pipes, we've had, I think we done 2 meters today, 2 of them was on us, 1 was actually on him where his pipes were froze. If you're gonna thaw out underneath your house, be careful with the kerosene heaters or the salamanders. Watch what you're doing, cause I don't wanna come in the middle of the night, cause it's a whole lot colder then. So, but just watch what you're doing, leave your water drip. I mean, I know everyone hates that, but it's a lot cheaper than a new house or busted pipes.
Could you see me before you leave tonight?
I think I already know, but,
Okay, would you take that?
Yep.
Thank you.
but I will talk to you about it too.
Okay, good. All right, and, Dave, I'm sorry, do you have anything for?
No.
Anybody have anything for the chief
Really
or
good
the
job.
superintendent? Okay, good job, hey, seriously, we'll thank the guys and the girls for coming to work. She didn't plow this year, then that's a good thing. But anyway, okay, police chief.
Both vehicles are up and running. We had 55 total calls for service and 4 of those were assisting agencies. That's all I have.
Dave, anything for him? Anybody got anything for the police chief? Okay, let's move on. Clerk treasurer.
I have 2 draws for the water plant project. Sorry, I got no plans. This is number 33. And this is $225,608. And there is a, budget here that I gave Dave that she updates every time.
I'll make a motion on the SRF disbursement request in the amount of $225,608 to Shin Brothers Incorporated.
I will second that motion.
Dave?
Aye.
And Bob?
Aye.
Draw number 34. It's for $21,225, and that is to municipal civil.
Said 21,225.
I'll make a motion on SRF disbursement request form in the amount of $21,225 to Municipal Civil Corporation.
I'll second that motion.
Dave?
Aye.
And Bob?
Aye. Okay.
And that's all I had.
Okay. I don't have anything tonight. I've been gone, if you didn't know, my wife has been in the hospital in Fort Wayne and ICU all last week and got her in a nursing home now in Upland, so I've been pretty busy, so I don't have anything. I apologize about the city and not being here, but, you know, I can always tell you, families first, and, I always have that motto, so. Let's go ahead. The attorney, do you have anything tonight, sir?
No, I don't.
You don't? We'll get done early. So approval expenditures. Water fund in the amount of $22,939.70 for approval.
I've read the water fund claims and will approve in the amount of $22,939.70.
Okay, and wastewater fund tonight in, for the city of Jonesboro. If I can see my old eye. $15,548.11, and I will make a motion to approve.
I need a second on the water.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Second on the
You're
water.
okay.
You made the motion, David.
I did.
I will second that motion. I apologize.
Dave?
Aye.
And Bob?
Aye. Now, wastewater fund. $15,548.11 for the city of Jonesboro. I will make a motion to approve the wastewater fund.
I'll second that motion.
Dave?
Aye.
And Bob?
Aye. Okay, we're gonna get done here a little early tonight, so we will read, after we do the general questions. Anybody from the public have any general questions or anything? Anybody have anybody? Anybody got anything? Going once, sold. Questions from the board? Dave, you have anything tonight, sir?
No, just really good job on the winter weather stuff.
Yeah, I can't say enough. I mean, they were safe, they were out there, no complaints from them to me.
they're an easy group to do, but for some reason they like doing that snow plowing, I don't know what that's about, but it was fun for them. So, anybody else? If not, adjournment is ordered.
So moved.
Right. We'll reconvene here at 6:00.